All right, ladies and gents. All right. Apparently, things are being kind of craptacular behind the scenes, but that's usually how that works. But as usual, I am the ghostie with the mostie, the hosties with the hosties. I am the Canadian rogue, better known as Robert Cummins for all of you weirdos. But it is what it is. Welcome to a Friday. Welcome to Televisable, where we do a roundtable talk about all the hot button topics, whether it be entertainment or whatever else that feats our fancies. And if we don't like it, we just tell it to fuck off and move on to the next thing. But I've already sent the links behind the scenes, and if people are paying attention, they will click those links and come on in right away. Yes, I take my time and do things. We have one, the great and powerful Sparky. How you doing?
Ah, what's up?
Not much. Not much.
Pen's going, wait, what, huh? Every Friday, Pen.
Yeah. Oh, look, there is the evil and powerful dragon known as Dragoneth.
Wait, evil? Who decided that was evil?
Because it's Friday the 13th, and we decided to give you evil.
Okay, I'm gonna stab all you assholes in.
Well, it is Friday the 13th, so you should go out and enjoy.
Look, I've already claimed a few souls today, so we're good.
I mean, you still have time.
No, I haven't eaten, so the urge is sated.
The urge is sated. Speaking of sated, hello, Gemix. How you doing?
God damn it, Dave! What do you want? The cat literally.
I want world peace, man. What else do you want?
I mean, the cat wants your leg, and
no, the cat was my pit. The cat literally pawed at my pit.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, it was kind of...
He's snuggling. He wants to snuggle.
Yeah, he's doing something. He
wants to snuggle with you.
Aren't you so lucky there, Dragon? You've got a kitty cat that likes to snuggle.
lucky.
He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. That's the beautiful thing about this.
Come here.
I wonder what Pen's talking about. Wait, huh? What?
Hey,
I was. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. Someone may have been in a voice chat with her, told everyone, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna head over to the podcast and all that," and she's like, "What? Oh, I was like, yeah."
Is KG joining us?
He might be. He's on a date night right now. He should be done in a bit. If it's still live, he's got to jump in,
Yeah, of
and I
course.
don't
We
know,
will
I
be
don't know
something.
I don't know when that's gonna be, but I did want to say something. I'm trying something new. Subscriber mode only is on the channel, on my channel. That is. I've talked to a couple different VTubers that have
Suggested
been well, that's what they do, and they say it's supposed to promote interaction because usually some people come out interested, but a lot of times they come in and leave and not subscribe. They mean to subscribe, but they forget to. So I'm trying something new.
He's being abusive there, ladies and gents. He's being abusive.
Well,
Yes.
not being abusive, just trying something new. I mean,
I've
got a hold. I'm not gonna hold a couple.
Gentlemen, it's happened.
Yes, I know, right?
I know it's happened. I've been freed from the community guidelines.
You've been freed. Oh God. I don't know if that's a wise idea.
Yeah,
I mean, I really
copyright
don't know if that was a wise
Yeah.
idea. Giving you a freedom.
But we got an RP in chat. It says Benny's.
That's Bennis.
Bennett. Well, that's what I said.
Yeah. I know I know what they're trying to say, but they're doing a piss poor job of doing it.
Yeah.
Holy shit! There's a wild pen who's
Holy
decided
shit,
to
we're
join us
rolling.
for something.
How
I'm
dare you
only
come in
hanging
here?
around for a few minutes.
How dare you come in here with that stolen AI artwork of yours?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was somebody else's explicitly.
Oh, you know the saying. It's generated by AI. All those images are stolen.
Apparently so, yeah.
Which is the most stupidest fucking argument I've ever heard.
I mean, technically, we are kind of weird and autistic.
I'm still beefing with some of those idiots.
Oh, right.
That's your fault. That's your fault. Let's be honest.
Well, it's actually been kind of fun. Aside from the one dipshit that tried coming at me, which he kind of fucked off. But besides from him, it's actually been kind of fun because all the fucking arguments I've been able to fucking throw back at them. It's like one of them came at me and it's like, well, it's only made like this and it's done by a machine, so it's not art. I found a 2016 article about robots making art, and it's like, well, here's this. It's like, well, those are just fancy printers and stuff like that. Oh, you mean the robot is drawing? Is like, you mean the robot is drawing what it sees on the screen? Yes. Cool. That's how AI works.
Hey, guess what? There's something even cooler than that. Da Vinci invented a robot that could draw a picture. And if you move the gear, literally draw a picture. And
well,
here's the best part. If you rearrange the gears, it draws a different picture.
Yeah. Actually, you need to find that article.
What is the other one?
You need to find. And guess what? It was declared.
Yeah, stable diffusion.
Artwork.
It was declared art. Holy shit! Sparky got it right. But it's funny.
But it cannot be copyrighted. That's just it. It's because it's not created.
Well, technically, since he created the device that created it,
no. They've already ruled that they can.
Da Vinci 15.
Wait, actually, okay, hold up. On that ruling there, Pen, that is kind of it's kind of a weird thing that
it's
they
a one-off.
So it's not an actual true ruling. It's you can't copyright because you haven't proven it to be copyrightable. That's where they placed it in.
Yeah, and it's actually
so the ruling can change later. They kind of
it's the valid case.
It has. Here's the thing. It has to be given a different category. And here's the thing. It's going to be under a different copyright. Which means the copyright probably isn't going to be as long as a human being. It's probably going to be way shorter. They're probably going to get like a 15
it's probably going to be placed
copyright.
under commercial commons kind of thing.
Probably.
Well, it's already everything's already under commercial commons. That's a automatic given. But besides from that, it's like actually registering the copyright, and that's what that case was about. You're talking about the Fowler case. And that case is actually real interesting. And it's not that, it's because it was argued poorly. I went and looked, and it's because it was argued poorly.
Well,
Because the wording was because what was argued was the computer made the artwork. They didn't argue the fact that it was a calculation that was given to the computer.
Here's another case it's not really a case. It didn't really go before a court. It went before the Copyright Office.
Hang on,
Here,
but
listen to this.
Before, let me finish real quick. But that case is not setting any kind of precedent. It's a one-off. It's not supposed to be used on any other case. And if they want, they can retry that case.
But okay, here's another example. The Dungeons and Dragons new first edition.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
D&D 1.
D&D 1 is the first player's handbook, and I believe the core rules book are not the first printing of them are not copyrightable. Were not copyrightable. Their copyright was denied because of the AI artwork, and the artwork is on every page. You know how they do artwork on every page and then the molding. Yep. That was all AI work done, and that made the book like 95% uncopyrightable. Therefore, the entire book was uncopyrightable. So, with their first core rules book, for the first edition, or book, or D&D 1, is pretty much cannot be copyrighted. They've already fucked themselves.
Oh, it's fine.
Making a book that is basically open to the public. So now they have to make a whole new book.
GemX. Listen, it doesn't matter because they've already been bought up by a huge power that is in the computer industry. They've been purchased lock, stock, and barrel, so they don't fucking care at this point.
No, they don't. But they, like I said, they're not going to be making. It's hilarious. That's how the copyright works right now.
Oh, I know. But here we are going back to the same nitty-gritty because Microsoft has just finally put down pen to ink to paper and took over Activision Blizzard.
That has nothing to do with D&D.
It will going forward.
Well, if they purchase WotC, yes, but no. WotC is owned by
Hasbro,
not Mattel.
Hasbro.
But what happens when somebody buys Hasbro?
That's possible. Actually, they're looking to sell WotC, so
yeah, that's where
that part off. So
whoever buys it. Witch. We can't use Witch anymore.
We can't even use Spooky. Fuck off. I mean, I don't give a shit anymore.
At this point, no. You white folks can't use Spooky. I can use Spooky.
Fuck you. I'm
an asshole. Well, here's another thing. I can't even use my own fucking my pronouns on YouTube because they get to decide what's pronouns. They said, we haven't found your pronouns. It doesn't matter. I get to decide my pronouns. You don't get to decide my pronouns. And I am an asshole god. Fuck you.
You're gay for having pronouns.
Yep, I am. I am gay for having the pronouns. I am gay for those pronouns. I don't care. God damn it. But YouTube says my pronouns don't exist, so fuck them. Fuck YouTube.
Alcada's already said fuck YouTube because he got Dean like 5 different times on stream today with copyright stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was
he needs to make his pronouns non-copyright.
Oh no, it's not. No, it was the music he was playing.
Yeah, I know, but he needs to make his pronouns non-copyrightable, and then they can't copyright it.
Yeah, that would help. Yeah. That would help.
But no, he's not allowed to have his own pronouns. How dare they?
But anyways, no, I've just been having a jolly old time on Twitter, and it's just been, God, can you guys just come up with an actual good argument and not it's stolen?
No, they can't give you a good argument because of the fact that they don't know what the proper question.
They don't know. They don't even know how to fucking argue it. Right. Well, they don't even know about the court case against Stable Diffusion, and you would figure, oh, this is so big. Stable Diffusion's getting sued. You know, you figure these people will be sitting in high heavens, but they don't want to sit in the high heavens because the plaintiff actually stated, yeah, no, the images are not stolen. They're derivative works. So was sued. Huh?
Yeah, no, especially if they can prove what the code actually does.
Oh, no. The plaintiffs actually described in the complaint how the AI program works. And they said that the AI actually redraws the artwork. So technically it is not copying, it is a derivative work. But for thus stating it's copying and going from there, and they're trying to go at them for derivative works to get the license so they can get a payout. But at the same time, they just opened up and kicked the door open for arguing transformativeness, which has a lot better chance.
Yeah, that's a big issue right there. So this little argument that's going to be setting the grounds going forward on all this lovely AI is going to be more argued over the copyright, or who's actually the true holder of said copyright. Because if perchance this goes to Stable Diffusion, then that means that every artist that is talentless will have to rethink on what their choice of art career is going to be.
Yeah, either which way the choice goes, it's gonna send shockwaves. But even then, at the end of the day, there's three ways that case is gonna go. Either they settle, which it's only a handful of artists that's actually arguing the copyright. They can't argue the stolen artwork for everything else, because at the end of the day, Stable Diffusion used the public domain. Artwork available in public domain, utilize Creative Commons and fair use to do all the stuff. Right. Any kind of issues that they come up with, they've been dealing with, like, oh, this image is not supposed to be in public domain. They removed it. So they've been dealing with that stuff. So as soon as the issue arrives, they remove it. So going forward, it's like they are in good faith working on fixing issues that these people bring up. So it's either got to be a settle, which is, okay, the artwork's removed and won't use it. And even then, that's not Stable Diffusion's fault. No. That's whoever put the artwork out in public domain. That goes back to them. It's not their fault that if this specific artwork is copyrighted is in public domain. That's not their fault. Second is they lose. And if they lose, the way it's being argued, it's just, okay, you got to give a license for this stuff. Okay. Still, if it's public domain, it's fair game. And if Creative Commons and fair use still applies. And so it's only selectively.
Yeah. And that's where it's going to kind of fall back onto. It's like, if it's under if they can prove that all of their data, all of that data that they collected and utilized was part of the public domain collection, then now the artist will have to change to the public domain department to argue why is their shit in public domain.
And that's not an argument they need to be going at Stable Diffusion for. They need to be getting the information from Stable Diffusion and going for who put this out there.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's how that's one of the reasons why this case is kind of drug out so far. It's not even really, it's in the discovery phase right now. And
correct.
That's what it's doing.
It's going to be a while before it's going to be settled, or at least get to a point of being argued. But
by the end of the day, if they end up winning, it just basically proves a couple of different things. It's like, one, it is fair use. Two, Creative Commons and public domain, shit like that. And correct. None of the stuff stolen. Actually, if you go by the merits of what the plaintiffs have brought up, they've always stated it's not stolen. So what's the argument?
Yeah, it's a funny little area, and the comparison of the AI between the actual distinction of let's just say fan created art, it's kind of minute, if anything. It's just the process and the source of the inspiration. That's it. That's what you whittle down to.
Yeah.
So,
at the end of the day, it's gonna be transformative and parody. That's actually there's 3 aspects they can argue on, because AI is an ever-evolving technology. People are working on it, so it can be argued there's educational purposes on it. So you got educational purposes, you got parody, and you got transformativeness. So you've already hit 3 key elements of fair use right there.
I mean, we've already seen it doing.
It's also not a market. It's not a marketable substitute.
No, well, it can be used for that, but again, that is end user. That's not stable
You're
diffusion.
right. It's
stable.
And I was going to say you're right. It comes again now. It's the ethics of the end user. Are they trying to make art that mimics another style and pass it off as their own, or is it?
Well, they can do that. You can do that. Styles are not copyrightable.
Yes, I know they're not. I know they're not. But I'm saying you can't just. It's not taking somebody else's. Like, let's just use Sakimi-chan for example. It's not taking somebody else's artwork and making it a marketable substitute. It's a going back to that specialty word, a derivative.
But even then, how much of it is a derivative? Because a derivative is using a copyrighted piece in a manner for another marketable thing.
But it's not. That's already what they're arguing. It's not copying.
Yeah, because an example of what a derivative was, I think there was an issue with Spaceballs and Star Wars at one point in time. They argued.
Right.
They argued derivative work, but it was transformative enough to, no, it's not, because there's not a flying space Statue of Liberty or a flying RV in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So it's like those lines are very, very muddled, and there's a lot of nuance. And people got tired of me using the word nuance, but it's like, I'm sorry, you can't just say stolen. And technically, you can't just say fair use or transformativeness or derivative works, because there's a lot that goes into that.
I know, but the beautiful thing is that they have to prove that the artwork is stolen, and none of them have actually come to any conclusion of how it was stolen, if it was.
Yeah, and like I said, the people bringing the suits always said it's not stolen. Actually, none of the original images are even in the database. That's already been proven. It's not in the database. They're all quote-unquote derivative works in the database, but it's not the derivative works being produced by the AI. It's a mishmash of the derivative works to make a transformative work. So it's really weird. You got to understand how the program works.
I mean, Penn, do you understand how the program works?
I don't know the code, but I do know. I take Sparky's word for it for right now, being that he and you are our team's investigators.
Well, it kind of comes down into just doing the research and looking at it. And I've already been blocked by so many people because they got tired of getting schooled.
Why the hell not?
I mean, would you dare share the one that I made? Not I. Whoa, not the one that I made. The one that I shared.
I did the Chris Chad one, and I'm going to do the Klaus one later.
I mean the other one. Oh yeah, I was going to say the Klaus.
Like the Klaus.
The Klaus.
I'm going to share a link with you, and it's to Shad Brooks. You know who that is.
Shadiversary for those who are not the initiated.
Shadiverse, yeah. But I'm gonna share a link with you. There's a link. And a lot of people want to go is like, his work is AI. He didn't do anything with it. He didn't do anything with it. Oh, it's not artwork. And it's like, none of them have actually watched the video. And the people who says that they did watch the video, oh, it's just AI. It's not doing anything. And it's like, nah, you didn't actually watch the video because you didn't watch him go through 4 different programs, including Photoshop, to resize, reposition, recolor, and do a whole bunch of other stuff to the artwork and regenerate it, do it again, regenerate it, and do it again. Because you can't just say, do this.
Yeah,
and it does.
After 35 rounds of editing and 4 hours of work. Yeah, that's what you get.
Still way better than anything they're producing.
Again, this is from the base that they have here that was, base generated.
Yeah, you got to start off with something.
Yes, it's not like you just type it in the machine and it.
Although her nose is huge.
Yes. Now here's the thing.
That looks like a man's nose. I'm not gonna lie.
That's his wife. So so just putting that out there because he's using his wife's face as a template for the face. But if you look at this, you can go from the left one and the right one. You can claim that the left one is the model that you use. Yes, it is. After some work, and that's not even really. That's after a couple different regenerations on it. But the one on the right, if you look at the two and compare them, you can say it's a transformative work of the one on the left. But they're both generated from AI.
Yeah, I know. But if anybody's actually played with these programs and that, it's not like the AI is going to repeat itself and create the same image over and over and over again. It's constantly changing its imaging.
Yeah, you can put in 2 prompts using the same exact reference image over and over and over again, and it will always provide you a different result.
Another thing I like is if you have one of those programs that you're able to add a picture into it, and it just uses that picture as the base, it just comes up with something completely different constantly. It's not like it's improving or getting worse. It's just coming up with something that you would have never thought of, which is one thing I like about the AI generation to a degree, is because of the factor that for an artist that's, let's say, has gotten themselves stuck into that humdrum, they've reached that point where they've got creative block, and it happens to a lot of creators. You get that creative block, and you put you don't know where to go. You don't know how to fix anything, and you don't even know what you want to do something in the art field, but you don't know what it is. So this gives you an idea of how far you can push your piece, the direction that you'd want to push your piece, and you can continuously just add in more and more and more depth to your end goal vision, because again, proof is in the pudding when it comes down to even the Supergirl thing. I mean, you put in your piece of work as a base image, and you let the AI just add in things, different elements in that you didn't even think about, that you didn't even think that it was possible to be put into it, and then now you're coming up with a collaboration of work.
I've also seen the arguments trying to break down some of Shad's examples, and some of the images they're using are sitting here going, "Oh, why is the light source over here and the sun's back here?" And it just doesn't. It's like, this is nothing. Wait. This is nothing fucking new. They've been since the early days of the Renaissance, even before. Artists have been using imaginary sources of light. Even though you could have a light source behind you, you can have multiple reference points of light in front of the subject in order to better composite them. Even though the obvious choice would be, okay, it should be lit as if it was the source of the sun is like behind the subject. You'll find plenty of paintings done with this imaginary light source supposedly in the front, also illuminating, so that you can actually see the subject. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be realistic. What you're trying to capture is the mood of a piece that includes different sorts of lighting, different sorts of shading, probably even unrealistic colors and blends.
Mm-hmm. Well, even then, I feel like me and Rogues actually changed the minds of a couple different people. Like one of them, we had that debate with the Dragon's Treasure, and he invited me on because I was the quote unquote AI Pippa guy. That's my new nickname, I guess.
AI Pippa guy.
The AI guy.
No.
Sparky is the AI guy. Now we got to come up with a brilliant theme song for him.
But no,
also, Pen, if you decide to do a bit more work or get AI work to do a new, I don't know, logo for good old Sparky, give him a nice little bow tie.
Jesus Christ!
Fuck, I could just draw a bow tie on him.
But no, it's like, Dragon's Treasure. We showed him that video for the lawsuits that's going on, and he didn't understand how the artwork, how the AI generated it. And after he watched it, he responded back as like, my mind's actually kind of been changed on. I don't even think it's copying it no more. It's like, it's amazing what a little bit of knowledge does.
Knowledge goes a long, long way. Basically, the art itself is pretty much a composite piece of work. It's like a collage of different elements to make that piece. It's programmed to desaturate or to a point where the piece in question no longer is recognizable to us, and it's decoded down to simple zeros and ones, and the machine is told that this piece is an ear, or this piece is a pig, or an apple, or whatever. And now it's taking that information that it's been given, and the moment you, the user, puts in the prompt that you want a pig in the middle of the square under the sun in the afternoon in this town of wherever, it's going to be pulling out the keywords: pig, town, sun, afternoon, and it's going to generate something based off of that composite, those little bits and pieces that it knows, and it just throws it together, and it kind of goes, I've done the work for you, here it is.
I'm also going to state this. If AI was supposedly such a terrible issue, why is nobody rallying against Adobe for including generate AI fill for their work?
Because they don't know about it. A lot of people want to argue against me that Photoshop and a couple other programs had it in it, and it's like, you better go look again. And we even made the argument for a camera. Well, a traditional camera, I mean, you go through and develop the film and stuff like that. After I showcased the ads for the new AI camera that puts generative backgrounds and can change facial expressions and fix defects within the deal, is like, well, I just won't buy that camera. It's like, cool, you won't buy that camera, but there's probably thousands of other people that will.
There are most likely professionals. Do you know how much simpler it will make their job, especially for like school photos and portraits and glamour shots? You can't get a subject to smile. Oh, okay, well, but they will look prettier with a smile, especially for a yearbook or a portrait.
Well, usually the final nail in the coffin for everyone who comes at me for that one is, well, you also know that your phone has it too. Actually, it does, and usually you can tell when they're done because they'll block you afterwards.
Yeah, I know, right? But like I stated before, that I allowed the AI to speak my mind and my final Metokurism going forward. These are fearmongers. They have no fucking clue on the actual topic at hand. So trying to educate these morons is a waste of fucking time.
Well, and that's it really is just it. As technology is advanced, yes, certain jobs become obsolete because they don't require the printing press anymore. Now we just have printers. But guess what? That means more information much more quickly to the masses at a lower cost, and more people can get into it.
Correct.
It becomes more affordable.
Yeah. You still have to have people that man those printers and stuff like that.
Yes, you still need the setup. You still need the maintenance. You still need the people to collect the stuff off the press and bundle it up and then deliver it.
Well, and even then, Shadowbuster's his way of talking about it is actually really unique. And it's the exact same argument that was made for Photoshop and stuff like that when it came out. Because I remember a little bit, especially when it came out. I might have been real young and stuff, but I remember because it's got to put traditional artistry out. You will never need pencil and paper again. Nobody will ever paint again. Now, those are the arguments that was made. Oh, you got to put photo developers out. But now these are the people. Now these are the people that actually use those tools. You know, they use Photoshop.
There are still people who paint with oils and acrylics because they do it by choice. And there is a different aesthetic that it provides rather than trying to mimic that style in Photoshop and then have it digitally printed.
Yeah.
Well,
there will still always be a want. There will always still be a call or demand for it.
There's still candle making. There's still people crochet. There's still people that make candles. There's still people that actually hand sew.
Machines and
since I haven't heard from the Dragon in a few. Hey, Dragon.
Yeah.
Are you watching the screen?
Why are you showing me this?
Guess what it is.
Yeah. Could you take a stab at what it could be?
All I see is static.
I can
see a face of a guy wearing a hat.
I can see something, but there's too much noise to make it discernible.
Okay, so what's the noise? It's an apple.
Oh.
Huh.
That's how the computer sees the artwork.
This is a computer generated apple. It started off with a real apple. This is the computer generated version of it. It noises the fucking hell out of it to a point where it sees this.
Oh, wait a minute.
And it kind of goes, that's apple.
Hold on. I want to explain something to you.
Yeah.
What the noise that you're showing right there, that is literally what our brains do when we have abstract thought. We can visualize an apple in our head, but until we actually start putting pen to paper and start actually conceptualizing it, this is what our brain sees the apple as.
Yeah, this is basically what the machine is seeing. It's seeing this and it's being told that's an apple. And
that's deconstructed.
Yeah,
that's what
and then
it
it's
is.
like, then when it gets the response or the prompt kind of going, hey, remember that apple? And it's like, yeah, okay. Can you draw that apple? Sure, no problem, boss. Boom, there's the apple. But it's way different than the original apple. Reason why I know this is the generated version of the apple is because of the leaf.
I mean, and then again, as an artist, if it's like it's not perfect, but
even then,
I could even go in and touch it up and actually make it look more
even then, the leaf's backwards.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, the leaf is backwards.
It's because of the leaf.
That's what I was like, yeah, that leaf. I thought that leaf looked really weird when I first saw it. But
it's backwards. I mean, that's literally how the leaf could be.
It could be, but in this case,
twisted from the image. From the image,
it doesn't actually look like a leaf to me. It actually looks like a pea pod.
Kind of does look like a pea pod.
It looks like an opened pea pod upside down.
That's because because it didn't generate enough depth with the veins of the.
Well, I know, but it's like it took different vegetables and put them together.
And then if you squint your eyes and kind of cross them a little bit, you get the idea. It's a fucking apple with a leaf.
No, it is an apple with a leaf. I get it, but the leaf looks like a pea pod. That's what I was like. That's what I thought when I first saw this. Is that a pea pod on the apple? But it's not quite right yet. It's still VI. It's not AI. I keep telling people this, and I don't know. You have virtual intelligence and artificial intelligence. That's what it does.
There's usefulness for AI. There's this.
And guess what?
For AI,
as an artist, for somebody who uses AI or has used AI, there's still a lot that goes into it. It in itself, it is its own skill. So for all of this, AI is going to replace our job. You still need to train people to actually know what they're doing with fucking AI. Just like people needed to be trained to know what to do with Photoshop.
Yes, and
you can't just simply type in words. Just as that other example of the Supergirl was.
Mm-hmm.
It takes hours and hours upon revisions to get anywhere close to what you originally wanted. It's a tool. You could either learn how to use the tool and also use it ethically, or you can get left behind.
Yeah,
correct. Hey, Penn, since you're a graphic artist, and we know you're still kind of slightly employed on that division, looking at this lovely book cover, or will be book cover. What's your first take?
Kind of bland.
Yeah,
it's kind of very bland.
Yeah,
there's nothing special about it that attracts my attention. It could be done better.
Of course, but this is done through his version of AI.
Well, yeah, it's a starting point.
Yes,
I'm just saying.
Yes.
As
no, I'm not saying that. It's like this is his starting point of AI. This is what he's been working on, because he's completed his books, his book series that he wants to complete, but he wants to make sure it's in the costly factor, the budget, and that, because he's if I remember correctly, he's in Australia, so so we know how much it costs over there to be shipped anywhere. So he's thinking budget. Now this guy virtually has whatever amount of money that he's able to cobble together with his YouTube, skills and that, and he's trying to create his own book line. And he doesn't have an actual skilled artist on the island that's within a budget, or anybody around him that's also within a budget. So he took the best option available, generated an AI stuff, and he's still working on his AI. This is not his complete project.
Yeah. And it's like, for someone like me, I'm not going to be able to get anywhere. Like, if I was to dabble into AI artwork, I probably won't be able to get anywhere with it, because I'm just not that good of an artist. I'm more adept to working with AI voices and stuff like that.
I'll tell you this. You can use AI and you can get something partway decent for the average person. You can have an artist who works with AI and get something better. You can get a really trained artist who does this also with AI, and then you can get something great, because the more knowledge you have on the basic... See, that's awesome. That's amazing.
AI.
Much better than the other one.
Yes, the other one was more or less in the comic book vein. This is more of his book. So yes, that is.
That's what I'm saying. Is like,
yes,
nothing will replace a human skill and instinct of being able to understand the concept of lighting, composition, texture, color, which is what would make AI as a tool better. The AI by itself can't do it. Maybe not yet. And even if it did, it still would benefit from human input after you finish the, 53 hours and 53 revisions and 4 hours later.
4 hours later, yes.
Yeah. Yes. But even then, it's like it's a tool that needs to be utilized, because here's what's gonna happen for people like me. I'm not gonna use AI art to. If I wanted to do that, I would have done that with fucking Pippa covers. That would save me a whole lot of fucking headache and hassle. And that also would allow me to put out fucking music covers a lot fucking faster than waiting for fan arts. I haven't because 1, I can't do it. 2, I would have had fans do it. But the thing is I'm also looking at this and it's like, I understand the issues with AI. I understand a lot of the nefarious shit that can be done with AI. But again, same thing can be done with Photoshop or a camera or video. All sorts of fucking nefarious shit has been done with those things. Fakes, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, that's end user.
Yep. That's the ethics of the end user.
And nothing's gonna change that. And I agree. Those are like some of the morals I'll agree with for people. When you're going to the end user and you're blaming the end user for doing this stuff, fine. If the end user is using an AI editing program to edit an image, not redraw the image, but it edits the image, adds stuff to it, and tries to claim it off as their own, go at
that point, it's almost no different than taking the original artwork, bringing it into Photoshop, and just slapping an art filter on top of it and saying, "Oh, look at what I made." Nope,
that's exactly what they're doing. And at that point, it's like, go at them, lambast them. I'm not gonna fucking stop you.
Yeah, but that's where I said, and again, fall back onto that one. Those are the half-assed artists. Those are the ones that have been making bucks based off of fucky art that they've just stolen assets from one place, and put them together as a brand new piece and said, this is my work. Here it is, $500, please.
Yeah, but no, I've dealt with that myself.
Great Delisle.
But I've dealt with that too. Looking for a fucking VTube avatar, shit like that, and it wasn't even AI generated. It was just fucking assets slapped on top of it. But even then, and here's the way I'm looking at it. I'm still gonna go to an artist. I've still got plenty of all the people I've gotten art for. I mean, all the people I've gotten art
Sparky,
from.
at that point, it's your choice. That is, and that's fine because there's
let me finish. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not done yet. But all the people that I have gotten art from, I still talk to. They understand my stance. They're okay with it. I'm still gonna look for other artists that, if I like the style, if I like what they do, and it's a fair price, I'm probably gonna go to them and say, I want something that, I want the style that you did, and I want it kind of like, Avatar or whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna continue to do that. Here's what I'm not gonna do is hire people that want to bitch and complain on half-ass arguments going, well, it's stolen, without even understanding what the fuck they're talking about. They pretty much just blacklisted themselves on me.
I mean, shit. I could even draw something halfway mediocre, throw it into the AI engine, and then not throw it into the engine, but I could have it reference my own art, and then make multiple renditions until I get closer to what I'm actually happy with.
Here's the thing. The way the internet works these days, especially social media sites, if you post something, a picture you took or a painting you did, it essentially becomes theirs now.
It kind of does,
It kind of does. So there's not
a common
really
license that they, so there's a commons license that they fell into. This is another reason of why I say, read your fucking terms of service very carefully before you start posting shit. Pictures of your family, your trips or whatever up there, if you don't want it to go into their pocket to be used for any form. That includes selling it off for data mining.
It's actually
no longer yours.
It's actually interesting because a lot of people bitching about this use Google and use Amazon and stuff like that. And there's actually two very good landmark cases that both actually no. 2 Google cases, 1 Amazon case. One Google case was books. Taking books, clipping them up and put them up for like showcasing and stuff like that. And they tried going at them for, copyright.
Well, they lost.
By all intents and purposes, they could. But at the end of the day, Yeah,
it became
it's not.
transformative.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost that one, and it wasn't the entire book. It was a fraction of the book, so it would be sold. But again, it's transformative enough. And this is an argument that kind of falls back onto how much is needed for an art piece to become transformative, to be a completely different body of work.
Yeah.
And me being once was in the entertainment industry, the number that everybody seems to fall back onto, and again, it's a half-assed number. It's not like a solid number going forward. It's like no more than a percentage to 25%.
Yeah, and even then, you want to argue, oh, it's all stolen. Okay. What's being drawn that's stolen?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's still it falls into transformative. I don't know what to tell people, because it's like, okay, you tell it to make an image. What does that image look like? Compare it to another image. Yeah, I don't mean go to a fucking AI editor and stuff like that. I'm talking about using like Stable Diffusion, an actual AI generator. And if it's a half-assed one, okay, then lambast them if it's a half-assed one. But Stable Diffusion is really good. It's just not gonna go well. It's just not gonna go well for the people trying to shame people, trying to slander people, trying to ad hom them to death or strawman them. They're making themselves look like fucking idiots online, and they kind of need to stop right now, because they're gonna look stupid with it. They're gonna look stupid.
They feel threatened.
No,
I don't care.
No, she's right on this one. And again, these are people who are fear mongering. They feel threatened that they're gonna lose their advantages. And to be honest, they are going to lose their advantages. It's the best of the best will still have a job. The ones who are fucking it up and half-assing it, well, they're going to have to find something new to do.
And that's just it. It doesn't need to be something to be afraid of. By incorporating AI into, you want to say that you're drawing your own art? Great. You can incorporate AI into your creative process, and it can make your art better, or it could teach you something based off of whatever it's using for referencing to your art. And then you could try to reverse engineer and say, oh, okay, I see how the engine made the lighting, made the shading. How can I replicate that by hand?
Well, not only lighting and shading, but textures and patterns and stuff like that.
You get what I'm using it as one example. Yes, there's multiple elements that go into art, but I was just using that as one example because that's where I struggle right now, is with lighting and shading.
Get better, Pin.
What?
Get better. Get better, Pan. Get better.
One day, but I'm not the one sitting here fear-mongering. I'm not afraid of AI taking my job.
No, I wish people would just kind
of... I had somebody argue that AI was going to take my job as a mechanic. I'm like, you do realize that Cummins has actually introduced AI into the diagnostics programs and into some of the software now that's being updated into older engines to preemptively diagnose parts before they fail, making my job easier.
Well, it makes your job easier and makes it safer for the truckers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say safer. I had a little bit of an issue with
for some, if not for some drivers, for some truckers.
All right. I told you this, Rogue. I don't care if you want to repeat. I'm not gonna really repeat it that much, but you want to regale them with the story I told you and just put it into a simple way that others will understand.
So Pen, picture this. Sparky's supposed to clock up, but he decides to be a little bit nosy on some retard that he was kind of questioning a little bit. And he comes to find that the retard in question decided to take out an entire engine block without taking everything apart, and has it dangling on a fucking string.
Oh, jeez.
And he wants to be able to continue, fucking around with it while being underneath it.
The man has a death wish. Let them be taken out of the gene pool by gravity. It's fine.
It's not how that works.
I get, but he did not see a problem with it. And I'm like going, wow, pancake much. Okay. I mean, if it was left up to me, Rogue would kind of go, good luck with that. I'm clocking out. But Sparky having to be the safety person, he's like, yeah, don't fucking do anything because that's a bad thing.
My dude, do you want to die?
Yeah, and the tard was like, well, I don't see a problem with this.
No, Rogue. That's okay. Again, let certain people take themselves out of the gene pool.
I concur with this idea, but unfortunately, when you have the roles that Sparky does, he doesn't have that luxury. He's got to do the whole safety thing.
The safety tard dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So he had to put his safety tard badge on, and then he had to kind of get his trusty little coffee mug and kind of go, nope. You're going to have to go sit back over there and let the big boys handle this thing.
God damn it.
I guarantee you, if you let him continue, there's only two possible results that could happen from this.
Only two?
He either never does that again, or he does and then never does it again.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
I can think of a couple more, but I'll leave them out.
There's a few others, but
he either doesn't do it again because he learned that he shouldn't be a dumbass, or he doesn't do it again because the engine block crushes.
He won't have that ability. You won't have
the ability to do that.
You can't. It's like stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
fucktards gonna be fucktards. What can you say?
It is hilarious. But when you did tell me that beautiful story, and I'm like, and the motherfucker didn't even take apart the electronical, attachments to it. So
he not also tried.
Yes, not only was it dangling on a fucking string, it was fully charged and ready to go. Hi, Wesley. Yes, all the else, maybe. Who knows?
All the volts.
I did share pictures in the back office pin, and you actually asked what.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yep, that was my first day back from a week vacation.
He had to put his safety tire badge back on. It's like I had a vacation. I don't have to worry about that safety tire because everybody's been pretty good. No, day one safety tire.
Yeah. It's
back
fun.
in business.
At least they waited for you to get back.
Yeah. Congratulations on that there, Sparky. Congrats. That's all I can say.
I kind of wish I was on vacation on Monday. I didn't want to have to deal with it. And then, who knows, maybe that might came to pass.
That could have. It would have been, you roll on in and you kind of go, hey, where's so-and-so? Well,
he did.
He's like, he's kind of a little bit over there, kind of mushed over there, kind of went screaming over that way, and all over on this kind of, engine block over here.
we have a man in the shop a long time ago, had the end of his finger smashed off because it was he was changing. He had the engine transmission up in the air with a jack, and he was changing out a engine mount, and he has finger underneath one spot trying to do something, and the jack gave out.
Lovely.
Clean off. There was no. He was stuck. There was no, having to rip, clean off. And
That
now
that finger and bone was turned to mush and powder.
I've seen something worse. I've seen a guy get his the old military dryers, the old MA8 military washer dryer units. The guy stuck his hand into a lint trap while the machine was running, which was brilliant, and ripped his fingers off. So
I'll explain it in a bit.
Anyways,
God!
Let me finish my story. And he can go into this haunting image. But anyways, fingers smashed clean off, and yeah, that's the importance of having a jack stand or a secondary support device on a object that you're that weighs thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds up in the air. That's the importance of it. And he's an older man, and I'm going to hell because he'll sit down and count on his fingers doing something. It's just a habit he does. And every time he's doing it, I'll go over there. It's like, it must be fucking a bitch to count. And the first time I brought it up, he didn't understand what I was talking about. And I brought it up again a second time. And it's like, well, why do you say that? It's like, well, I mean, how do you count 9 in a fraction?
9 3/4. Harry Potter did it.
No, right? Jesus.
Yes.
Christ. So, Sparky, since you put me on this lovely endeavor quest in order to be able to create this beautiful thing that I put up on screen, which, by the way, I can buy as a print. Do you know how this started?
Oh, dear Lord.
Please do tell.
How about this? I could show you how this started.
Here's the thing. I was looking at that thing. I thought that was one of Jim Henson's retarded creations because it looked like the combination of Gelfing, Miss Piggy, and one of the other Muppets. If you look at it, you see the ears.
I know. But it's,
the face looks like the Gelfling female, and the eyes look like scooters or skeeters.
That is haunting.
It is very haunting.
Look,
what were the prompts?
Nightmare fuel.
All I did was gave it this and allowed it to do its work.
No prompting.
No prompting. See, the only text I have is Pippa. Yeah, see, that's the prompting. That's
PipkinPippa.
All I gave it. Please learn this word. It goes with this picture.
And my God, it looks like
it gave it to me this way.
It looks like it created a horror character for the future. I mean,
it did. It was beautiful. I'm like, my God, I've got to show this to Sparky.
I mean, is that even a hand or is that like a blob?
I don't want it. I'm not 100%.
That's like Popeye's arm attached to
stolen artwork, people. Stolen artwork.
I know, right?
That is.
I know, right?
Oh, Jesus, God damn it!
So now remember, it's based from the picture that I gave it. Remember, I gave it a certain little picture, and I just kept it going with the same fucking idea of prompt over and over and over again for a bit. I will just say a little bit, and then I got these beautiful little pictures going forward. I got this lovely little dog. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I think it's an Oompa Loompa gone wrong.
Wait a minute, and this is, are you using?
I decided to use Night Cafe in this case.
Are those puddings under her eyes?
Bro, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. No, this would be part of the Night Cafe.
Is this another picture of Pippa?
Same picture.
This is all generated from the
same one picture, just the one fucking picture, and I allowed it to generate me a bunch.
Jesus Christ! It just gets worse.
Why is that low?
Go back! I gotta rip that one. So, hey, it looks like something out of
It looks like something out of Squidbillies.
It looks like something out of an SNL skit.
It's got multiple legs or arms. That's all
I know. It looks like they're attached to each other. The arms and legs are attached to each other.
Yes, I don't know what the fuck it was trying to do, but whatever. Then I got this
let me clarify something for anyone who wants to. Let me clarify for anyone who wants to come in and go stolen picture. They're using stolen VTuber artwork from a very popular VTuber. Hashtag Pippa AI is a thing that Pippa made because she allows people to take her avatar and make AI images of it.
Oh my god, what the hell? Is she wearing a bucket or is that a paper towel on her head?
I don't know, but that's the machine. Now, remember, the AI is not creative whatsoever. Just remember, there's no creativity with the
I
can
see a lot of creativity. I mean, this is about the
I see a lot of special creativity from this AI.
And that's why I'm sitting here saying I am not in fear of AI taking my job because it cannot create anything on its own without user intervention.
It looks like it combined the bottom half of a baby with a dog up top. God.
It's like a morphed human hand, dog hand, and the other one's a dog hand.
Yeah, it just. Oh my god, damn it! That's hilarious. Oh, okay, that's not too bad, I guess. I don't know. It's a little weird. What the fuck is that? Is that a fox?
I don't know.
It looks like a fox having a sherry. I mean,
I don't. I believe it took the prompting, like the text of the prompting that I put in, and decided to make that.
Oh god damn it!
I'm like, what the fuck? And then I need this.
You all need Jesus.
The AI needs Jesus.
Jesus. The AI is definitely Satan.
What in the fuck is that?
Okay, this was just basically the prompt. No, this was basically the prompt itself. No picture.
What?
I gave it no picture. I don't know what it is. It's a.
Is it holding a gun or a tank? I can't. Like a toy or something. I don't.
I honestly, again, the AI is not creative.
Grenade.
No, it looks like an alien gun.
And this is based off of Scooby-Doo.
What in the fuck?
Why is this dog a cyclops?
Apparently it's Daphne now. It's not the Velma show anymore. It's Daphne.
Is another version of Scooby-Doo.
Actually, that's not bad though.
I don't know. That dog looks retarded. The eye, one eye is pointing one way, the other eye is pointing the other.
So does Scooby-Doo look retarded.
He does look kind of retarded. No, this is based off of the prompting of the one of the Scooby-Doo takes that Sparky's doing.
Is he laying in his own shit?
Possibly. I don't know. AI is not creative, remember? It's not creative whatsoever.
I don't know. Wait a minute.
My
does
God.
that have a tab? Is it? Oh no, that's her other arm. Okay, I thought that had a tab covering her boob. Why is his tail on his shoulder?
I don't want to know. I'm good.
It's freaking.
Oh
You know what? That's actually you got Scooby-Doo's head on Shaggy's body and Shaggy on Scooby.
No, you got a mix of Velma and Daphne's hair on Scooby. You got Shaggy's shirt, Scooby's head on Shaggy with Freddy's hair.
Yep, you got it.
But Scooby looks like Shaggy with the hair. It's weird. The eyes look like Shaggy's. Okay, that's pretty decent.
That one I sent off to Sparky and he said that was kind of cool. But yeah,
that is actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
And this piece of work appears on the AI cover that was just uploaded for the spooky version of Storytime with Jim. So yeah,
that's not too bad.
Yeah,
a little creepy.
That was basically, it's a creepypasta. Jim always wanted to do one of those things, and so I got him to do one.
Okay, there you go.
Yes.
But that's, I mean, It progressively kind of got better, so
it does.
And that's very minimum prompting.
Yes, and again, I take a title, I throw it in there, and I let the AI just kind of figure its shit out. I could go as much detail and depth that I want to in the prompting section to get something a little bit more mature or a bit better, but I'm always curious on what the AI will give me on just the minimum shit. Because again, people keep saying, hey, the AI is not creative. It has no fucking clue on how to be creative. Well, I've just given you a fucking showcase of the most retardation things I've ever seen on just very simple 2 words. And it gave me this shit. So I'm like, God damn it. You can't.
Hey, can you just put a prompt in and see what it generates?
Yeah, give me what you want.
Ethan Ralph.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's
do this live.
Ethan Ralph.
That's just mean.
No, that's it. So we're done. We're good. We're gonna go with whatever the free one is, which is that one.
Hyper realistic.
No, we're just gonna go with the
Stable Diffusion.
Yep. There we go. That's Ethan Ralph.
That is like the most fucking generous Ethan. that's not even. I feel sorry for that poor dude because he just.
But that's there you go. Simple prompting. It does not have anything else on the quickest, cheapest version, Stable Diffusion 1.5, which is the oldest version.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Do one more. Sparky's Tech Corner.
Sparky's AI Corner.
No, Tech Corner.
I should go down here if I remember correctly. Boom. It's thinking. Here it is.
You know what? That's actually what I picture your room looking like. So I'm not gonna lie.
Sparky's Tech Corner.
It's actually kind of not far off.
That's
so
picture, except
let's do another one. We'll just do another throw at the dartboard, and there you go. There's another version of your tech corner.
It's a little cleaner.
Closer,
in mine.
Man, you got some old equipment in there. If you look at the bottom corner,
I know.
Well,
I know. I mean,
hey, I do deal with retro stuff, so
yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. So it works. It works. Although the fridge looks like a computer, but hey.
Well, the way that some computers are built, they kind of need to have a fridge in them, anyways.
Yeah. especially we got AMD.
Yeah.
Hey, Wesley, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Are you watching? Are you watching, Wesley? Are you watching, Wesley? This is all for you, Wesley. It's all for you.
Don't encourage
Windslayer.
Let's see what happens.
Give me.
Oh my God! Really? That's awesome.
Congratulations! You are a part of a strategy game card collection
in a language I cannot understand. But hey,
no, it doesn't do word. It doesn't do wording very well, but it did.
I think I'm about to head out, guys.
All right.
See what it does. Try it again. Let's try it again.
One more time. There we go.
Oh
fuck! It's an anime character.
You know what?
So it knows you very well, Wesley.
Mm-hmm.
Already it knows that you like strategy and anime.
There you go.
Shitty anime at that Wesley. Too. So,
I got one more prompt for you. Just put in Mega Man.
Oh God, Mega.
It's Mega Space Man.
There's a space, no hyphens.
Yep, that's a space.
Done deal. It's doing it.
It's actually better than some of the original box art for Mega Man. So I mean,
We'll do one more just for the shits and giggles.
Okay, well,
I don't even.
Okay, why does this Mega Man have a giant missile penis?
Why not?
I mean, you got his foot, then you got his other leg going backwards, and then he's got a giant missile. So
Do it one more time.
One more time.
So
I've been
funny.
told.
Oh shit!
Yes, Capcom, come claim your stolen art.
Oh god damn it!
Me.
You know what? If they want to take that, they can have it. They can have it. Oh my god. That is god awful.
Why does it come up with Samus?
Don't know. That's Roto Man.
See what happens if you enter Gem Max. Let's just see what happens.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if it pulls up something from Jim in the holograms. I'm gonna laugh.
All right, here we go.
Hey, we got your new avatar for you.
Yep. Somehow I knew. Somehow I knew. That's what it would do. That's how I just.
Do Panina Chan.
It's getting better.
This is why I hate why my family named me Gem.
Oh, okay, I gotta do one more. I need to do one more. I want to see how far cringy it gets.
Oh. Why does it get worse? Why does it always get worse?
That's not worse. That's cute. That's adorable.
Well,
Okay, let's do pin now.
Just one more. Just one more. Holy fuck! What happened?
You know what? Just
ancient alien
addiction. Save that. Jim. That's his new avatar.
There we go. We gotta go with that. I actually accept that better than the other one. So.
Oh god.
N-A-C-H. What your name? I Wonder Road.
Well, we can do that as the last part because we're getting close to the end, anyways. So let's do this. Panina-chan, one word. You ready, Pan? Are you ready?
This will be amusing.
Okay, here we go. What? Oh, it's thinking. It's thinking hard. It's confused. It's got lost. There it is.
What in the fuck?
You look like the girl. You look like the girl in the TV from The Ring.
Yeah. Or the
look at how many fucking fingers that's got.
I noticed that.
I had a friend that had a head like that. That's the problem. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it's probably
that's how it actually looked too, which is really weird.
You know what? It is using the last part of Chan. So it's giving us Oriental.
Yeah, a lot of Asians.
A lot of Asian people. Huh.
I have no idea how that is. There's your avatar.
One more time, just to see where we get, because why not? What the fuck? Ta-da!
Is that Panina Chan? Why are they? Wow, they are all a bunch of special people.
Look at the one in the middle. Look at the one in the middle.
Look at all of them. Their faces, they all look like they were smacked in the face right when they came out of the birth canal. With a frying fucking pan. Or no, a wok. A wok would be better. Jesus Christ. Oh.
God damn.
They all got smacked in the face with a wok coming out. I mean, Jesus.
All right.
One has a boob that's in its shoulder. It does! The one in the blue sweater. It looks like
I know.
TC Road. Let's go. Let's be honest. Go TC Road. Or the Canadian Road.
Everybody's getting
Canadian
it.
Road.
Dude, you want TC Road? It is TC. It's all good.
Make sure you spell it Rogue, not Rouge.
I was gonna do the way how Wesley does it. He always does Rouge. That way, I don't know if he understands who I am most of the time. Here we go. Oh, nice.
A babbling brook.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got me figured already.
Well, actually, that would be called a rogue in Scotland. So interesting. Yeah, you're gonna have to go the Canadian rogue, all separate letters.
We'll do one more. See what we get.
Justin Trudeau.
That would have been hilarious in blackface. Boom.
That is weird. It's giving you very interesting prompts here. Oh, you spelled Canadian.
It's C has to be capitalized.
Capitalized. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. I've seen. We've had where is that? Does that say Foozy on the top?
Probably. I don't know. It could be a W. It could be 2 O's.
That's actually
could be 2 boobs.
It can't do text. Remember, AI cannot do text for some reason.
That looks like it says Foozy, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
This is a new one.
Hasn't properly, taught a lot of texting.
It's the same guy with more realistic arc. That's weird. Rudy? Rui?
Yeah.
That is
Rogue. You got to use that as your new avatar.
That is actually
one more.
Awesome.
One more. Because I like them in 4s. Holy fucking shit!
Okay, that looks better than your demon face. Let's be honest. That is scarier than your demon face.
I don't.
It looks like an elephant with the big nose on top of it. It's really weird.
It's like an elephant with fucking truck nose on the side of it.
Oh fuck yeah, that'd be it.
Jesus.
Let's do my actual.
I need to dip. I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Right.
Rogue Star. Oh god damn it! That's actually pretty good. That's
funny.
The...
All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night.
Look, I got a Jubon.
Rogue, you got a Jew star. It's a Jew
star. Yeah, I know, right? It's a Jew star.
Joe,
is that what we call it, Jubin?
Welcome to Pets
Yes.
Family. Oh, what happens when you do put a Jubin on there?
You know what?
Let's do an art creation.
No,
for Jubin.
Rogue. Now you're a Rougean.
Yeah, I know I'm a Rougean. Jesus fucking Christ.
Apparently, there you go. Star Citizen.
Yeah, I know, right?
There you go.
Jesus Christ. One more. We call this. All right, there you go.
No, we have to do something racist out. We got to put in Jubin.
All right, I'm sticking around for this one.
Juban. No, Juban. I was Ben as a BIN, but
I am.
No, it's Juban. No, Juban. As in like Cuban.
Cuban.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
and Juban.
All right.
He's Cuban. That's why I thought I'm like, wait, isn't that?
Yeah, it would be.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that artist? What is it? Frida.
Yes, it would be Frida. But did it get your mom's?
That's what I was thinking.
Look right down.
I was thinking that must be Juice Mom.
And Frank vibe mixed with Frida.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah. Although Frida is Mexican, not Cuban.
But still,
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Don't Jesus fucking Christ.
That's funny. That is funny.
Synagogue.
Yeah.
Because
of the. We've hit it. We've hit it. I've hit too many times. I hit that part where it's like, yeah, we got to slow down. That's it. We're good. I'm not gonna pay any more money into it. It's fine. But that was the show. I hope everybody liked it and enjoyed it. But as usual, I give these motherfuckers their last right. I hit buttons. Get the fuck out of here.
Get good.
Go watch the Pippa AI cover, The Monster Mash. It's good.
AI is coming to get your art.
With that note,
John Connor ain't gonna save you.
Yep.
G'day, whatever else we're having as usual. Peace. I'm eating fucking buttons now. God damn it, people.